and I was, I'm a little aghast, really, but one of the feelings is that instead of in the Lord's Prayer, God being up there, that God is in here, and that's why they're changing the wording but I think that the wording is resonant of energy, right?
You need to know what you're saying when you say it. I suggest you get a Bible that goes back to 1918 before they started changing things.
Not King James Bible. That was dictated by King James, right?
I suggest the Gideon Bible.
Oh, it said it was from King James material. I was just reading it. I did read Psalm 6, 150, and 147, 148, 49. I really enjoyed it. But some parts of it, no. Some no. But number 6, number 147, 48, 49, and 150, that makes sense.
So the original 1918 Bible with the wording is the correct.
I'm going to say as close as you could get right now before they started changing things. There was a control function going on with all of these churches thing. It's even happened before that, 130 year there, BC, AD, when they started changing words. So you got to, the one that is clearest for the consciousness in your United States now is the 1918 version of the Gideon Bible, or before, older. 1920, before they started putting all this other stuff.
Okay. But that's what we should stick to.
Yeah.
Can you dictate it? I can make a book through Arthur Fanning for us, just the way you did a pamphlet of life that we love so much. Can you dictate this kind of thinking, affirmations that we do, that it's update?
The Lord's Prayer is the Lord's Prayer.
But they change,
It
different
never
Bibles have
changes.
changed. They're very different. Edgar Casey said something about Aquarium Bible, right? Aquarium Bible, that's better?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
It's not a matter of like or not like.
Well, I thought the lady had a comment.
It's the application that works.
That feeling, yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm. Uh-huh.
You say, Our Father. Stop a minute. Who art in heaven. Stop. And you go through the whole thing like that. So the consciousness resides in you and they can have a chance to answer. But being say it so fast that somebody's trying to answer and they can't get a word in edgewise because they
The Russian.
It's a communication thing. You say, pay attention, listen, receive. Oh. One thing about God, He doesn't need to wait for your word or thought. He already knows what you're going to do. He wants to see how you do it. How you do it. How you do it. Do you mean it or just blah, 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 blah? It's an interior sec. He already understands.
Yes.
When you go in what you call this upper astral, yeah, you've got to not think. Because if you think you're going to get hit with a lightning bolt, before you even had the thought to think. They pre-think you. That's where your thoughts come from, actually. Original ones.
When is that we're going to upper astral? When is that? Every night when we sleep, or way to ascension?
Usually when you're dead.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Can you explain how to lose weight with electricity?
That's a hard question.
Lose weight with electricity.
You said that you said before that we're gaining weight, and because we don't know how to use electricity in our body.
Well,
balance.
It's a storage thing that you try to grab and hold with you. This peace soul being another wonderful way to use weight. It was given by the mother. It's called the rosary. It works. You'll see the results within 3 days. The mother works within 3 days. God works within 7. There's a secret there too. 3 from 7 is 4. And God has 4 letters in the name, as you understand it.
God has 4 letters? How?
Research. Yeah. Well, you find out that this flower that you are is part of His holy name, because His name is everyone's name. Everyone. He has that many names, that long a name string on it. It's everywhere. And the suffering you see is the denial of that being. Everybody knows so much. Well, if that's the case, stop complaining. But you can't. Because it's a condition of the human. Of the not knowing. And a lack of confidence and understanding of application that you've done through the body for accomplishment of something. That's why doing something is important. Because you can reflect on what you've done. And that gives you something to stand with. You're going to have to understand that you're going to have to do something in order to have the idea of what a foundation is. Because that's what you're standing on now. What you've done so far. That's the process. That's the realization. Yeah. Yeah. And there are those here that it's going to start happening now, where beings are starting to want to leave the body, but you go just by you being there. In your auric field, you call them back, and they might tell you about it. I was thinking of this, but then you came to me, or your thought came to me, and I decided I like it here a little bit more, longer things. Because it's going on in everybody, this loneliness thing in the hips, and then not understanding that you're still part of God. You're not the God, you're not even a God. But you're becoming part of a greatness, awakening of yourself. If you find out God is God, and you're going to be thankful for remembering it. That's it. Because in that remembrance, He remembers you. And then you remember yourself, you remember others, and the loneliness goes away. Because you're doing something, and have done something. And you're going to be acknowledged for it. That's what the grace is. But God acknowledges in His own time. Not when everybody wants it. You're usually one of these beings that does it in the last minute thing. For you. Because you couldn't do it. Yeah. This vehicle understands what that means by stopping bullets.
Oh yeah.
But we don't suggest that.
Prayer,
Understand.
dedication to God, sincere.
No choice there.
Well, you get wisdom. Somebody else would have been killed.
God first, the rest of us will survive. Eh? The way that works.
Yep.
Peace and health to the body, mind, and spirit now. I want you to focus on your pelvic area right now, just slightly above the bone in the spine.
All right.
Spine erect, straight. Peace to all beings. Yep. Let the energy come down through your shoulders, parallel to the body, not in the body, down to the hips. You notice your shoulders are out where your hips are. There you go. Push it back. Open the crown chakra. Peace to all beings. Allow your right hand to be palm up. Receive. Place the palm over your heart chakra. And breathe in the blessing of Om. Tat Sat.
That's
Om Tat Sat. This is that. Peace to all beings.
peace to all beings.
May you sleep in the stream of health this evening. Calmness to the body, mind, and spirit. And I'm going to say it this way. Allow the flavor of the Orient to filter through you.
The flavor of the Orient.
And now you're feeling the presence of Kuan Yin. That's her. She knows dignity. And that's why the Orientals are so precise in serving food. She teaches that demeanor and has the strength to do so. You have to